Hello, my friends. Welcome. My name is Oceana. I'm glad that you're here. I am going to be doing a TBR jar video for July. So it's been a while since I've even filmed a TBR video. I don't think I did one for May or June. So yeah, that was weird, but it was nice because in May and June, I was taking 2 condensed university classes. So they're normally 13 weeks long and I did them in 7 weeks. So it was a lot of work, and by the time you see this video, I actually think that I'll still be in it. I've got 1 week to go. The classes end June 27th. So yeah, I'm proud of myself though. It was a lot of work, but I'm doing it and I'm rewarding myself with a fun video here. I am just gonna pick random books. These are some prompts. I don't even remember what I put in here. And it's just for fun. It's gonna be a low-key month, but I am gonna share about some exciting things that will be happening in July as well related to my content. So I'm looking forward to sharing that, but let's start with the books. So here we go. I'm just gonna pick a prompt and we'll see what I got. This is my TBR shelf. There's a lot of library books on here. Some of them I've got for my sister, so I don't actually want to read them. And then some we'll see. I don't know, but let's do it. Oh, okay. So I picked a book. So there are some slips in here that are actually books. So, oh, nice. I got The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I've already read this. So yay, I didn't know that I didn't take it out. So let's pick again. Oh, I'm not supposed to look, right? Okay, I don't want another book. I want a prompt. Why is it so hard? Okay, prompt. What is it? A book with no people on the cover. Interesting. Okay, a book with no people on the cover. That's actually hard to do. Most books that I read, I think, have people on the cover. Okay, this one doesn't. Ooh, this one doesn't. I think all of these do. Oh, this one doesn't. Actually. Ooh, this one doesn't. Okay. Here are my 4 options and they're very different. So we've got The Last Restaurant in Paris by Lily Graham. This is a historical fiction, but it's like dual timeline and I'm pretty interested in it. This is From This Moment by Kim Vogel-Sawyer. I've never read anything by this author, but this is like a contemporary standalone, I think. So I'm interested in it and I do have the audiobook for that, so that's why I'd want to read it. This is The Island House by Elena Johnson. Okay, yeah, there's no people on this cover. Super short summer book. I definitely want to read this in July anyways, so we'll see. Oh, interesting. Okay, the first line is 37, recently divorced and childless. That's Charlotte when she disembarks from the plane in Getaway Bay. Ooh, but former Air Force pilot Dawson Dane has a charming devil-may-care personality and Charlotte could use some carefree laughter in her life. Sounds cute. Okay, and then The Favorite Sister. This is about sisters, but it's a thriller. So what should I pick? I'm kind of leaning towards The Last Restaurant in Paris, to be honest, which is surprising, but yeah, I think I want to read this. So there we go. Book number 1. So this is about a restaurant in Paris, and it's during the German occupation. It says the owner, Marianne, moves on weary feet between its packed tables, carrying plates of food for the enemy officers. Blah, blah, blah. In the morning, the windows are scratched with the words traitor and murder, and Marianne has disappeared without a trace. Years later, Marianne's granddaughter, Sabine, stands under the faded green awning of the restaurant left to her. And blah, blah, blah. Then she finds a hidden passport with a picture of a woman who looks like her grandmother but has a different name, and she knows there must be more to Marianne's story. So yeah, it sounds really good actually, and I want to read it. It feels like winter vibes, but I still want to read it, so there you go. Okay, great. Let's pick another one. Oh, I got a whole bunch. Ding, there we go. Oh, gifted. Oh, gifted. You know what? So many of my books are gifted, which is so sweet. I think I have to pick though this one. Yeah, Beauty and the Beach by Gracie Ruth Mitchell. This was a gift from Lindsay Lemus. She's on Instagram and she's one of my patrons as well. And she sent me this when I was going through something sad and it made me happy. So thank you so much. Yeah, so this is a beach story. I think it's Marriage of Convenience, which is going to be fun. Okay, he's rich, he's sexy, he's absolutely the worst. But after I fall prey to an internet scam and lose every last penny in my account, it's Phoenix who swoops in with an offer I can't refuse. I'll marry him for the summer so he can inherit the family company from his dying grandmother, and in return he'll drop a hefty sum of money into my bank account. But with every touch we share, with every kiss we fake, I find the walls around my heart beginning to crack, letting in feelings I'm not prepared for. And when Phoenix's grandmother makes a miraculous recovery, leaving us stuck indefinitely in this charade of holy matrimony, that's when I know I'm really in trouble. So yeah, it just sounds like a silly fun time. I hope that it's written well. I've never read anything from that author, so we'll see. Let's pick another one, guys. This is fun. Okay, I picked two. I'll read the book and this. Ooh, animal on the cover. Okay. Animal on the cover. Ooh, I might do this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. There's a cat on the cover. This is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. Did I get that right? Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I've heard things about this book, but I don't know anything about it, so let's read what it's about. In a small back alley of Tokyo, there is a cafe that has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. Local legend says that this shop offers something else besides coffee, the chance to travel back in time. Over the course of one summer, 4 customers visit the cafe in the hopes of making that journey. But time travel isn't so simple, and there are rules that must be followed. Most important, the trip can last only as long as it takes for the coffee to get cold. Heartwarming, wistful, mysterious, and delightfully quirky, this author's internationally best-selling novel explores the age-old question, what would you change if you could travel back in time? Huh, okay, so it's gonna be like kind of deep and thought-provoking, I'm assuming. So, interesting. I think I've heard good things about this book, and there's other books too that are cute. And it's just like a cute size. I found this in a little free library, so this is the one, guys. Okay, and then the book that I pulled is called Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Okay, this was recommended by Book Obsessed 04. Can you see that? There you go. Okay, Heartless. Sure, okay. Heartless is a Alice in Wonderland reimagining, but it's like a prequel because it follows the Queen of Hearts, I think, before she became like the evil Queen of Hearts, I think. And it's fantasy and stuff. I don't know if it'll be for me. I'm not really into fairy tale style fantasy is what I've been finding. So yeah, but I'll give it a go. It was recommended, and yeah, I've heard like mixed things about it, but okay, I'll add that to the TBR. So I have to remember I have 4 books so far. So let's pick some more. Okay, let's pick another one, guys. Oh, Cassandra chooses. Cassandra is my sister. She is out right now, so I will get her to choose when she gets back. Okay, so now I will have 6 books after she chooses one. So let's do one more and then I'll go on to the updates that I want to talk about. Okay, what is this? A young adult. Ooh, okay. A young adult. So the young adult that I have, do I have any? Okay, I've got this. This might be it. Oh, I also have this. Okay, I think these are the only 2 young adult books that I have on my shelves right now that I want to read. So this is For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga. It's a young adult fantasy. I've heard actually this recommended by one of my in real life friends, which is fun. And it is let's just read what it's about and see if it stands out to me. So, framed for a crime she didn't commit, Dania counts down her days in prison until she can exact revenge on Mazin, the boy responsible for her downfall, the boy she once loved and still can't forget. When she discovers a fellow prisoner may have the key to achieving that vengeance, a stolen Jinn treasure. They execute a daring escape together and search for the hidden treasure. Armed with dark magic and a new identity, Dania exacts a plan to bring down those who betrayed her and her family, even though Mazin still stands in her way. But seeking revenge becomes a complicated game of cat and mouse, especially when an undeniable fire still burns between them, and the power to destroy her enemies has a price. As Dania falls deeper into her own web of traps and lies, she risks losing her humanity to her fight for vengeance, and her heart to the only boy she's ever loved. Okay, sounds like a classic fantasy. Let's see what this is about. Ooh. Okay, this is Sellout by Tammy Gray. You guys, I already feel like I'm going to pick this one, but here we go. Like many elite private schools, Madison High has a legacy steeped in traditions, none of which revolve around learning. Survival is simple, keep your head down, don't say a word, and never question school royalty. Cody James, a former victim of Madison's vicious brand of hazing, wants nothing more than to graduate without breaking the unspoken rules that could land him back in social exile. Cody has breached the elusive inner circle, and he has no intention of losing his hard-earned security. But a beautiful new student shakes up his plan to coast by and causes him to question his role as sidekick to the king of the school. As the only daughter of rock legend Donnie Wild, Skylar has been homeschooled her entire life. Now she wants normal, and she hopes that Madison High will offer her an escape from her father's deteriorating health. She never intended on catching the eye of the school's self-elected king or falling for his confusing best friend. But one look at Cody James and she is drawn in by his guarded vulnerability. When an average Friday night party turns into a nightmare, Cody is forced to make a decision, fight or follow. But standing up for the bullied and broken means facing a past long buried and risking the future he's worked so hard to achieve. That sounds really intense, but really good. And it's Tammy Gray, and this is the one, you guys. I'm picking this one. Yay. Okay, so now I'm going to just leave this be and wait for Cassandra to get home, and we will film when she gets here.
What do I pick from?
Okay, guys, Cassandra's here. No, from the shelf.
Don't show my toe.
Oh, right. Cassandra has a dead toe. A dead toenail.
Wow, don't even say that. Why would you say that? Okay, what do I pick?
I'll cut it out. Any book from the shelf.
Any from the shelf.
Yeah, except a library book that I don't want to read.
This one.
Including that one. No, you can pick that one if you want.
Keep that in this. Let your readers know this is fake. Your readers, your watchers. Anything from the
You
shelf.
could pick the Kate Landry one. I just didn't like her last book.
It was just a pretty...
I got that for you.
A pretty thing. Oh.
Try not to pick a big one too, but... You could.
Now
whatever you want.
Oh, actually this one. You've never read this.
Oh, okay, sure.
You own this?
Yeah, Nick gave it to me.
Bro.
Oh. Okay, Midnight Library. Yeah. Midnight Library. So...
Or this. Is this the first one?
That's the second one.
I gotta read this. I should read this.
Yeah, you should.
I'll read this.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, so as you saw, Cassandra picked The Midnight Library by Haig. This is, I think, about a woman who goes to a library where she can, like, she can read different books of, like, what her different lives could have been if she made different choices. So, okay, so on to, like, updates and exciting news and all the things. So I am gonna be doing a lot of exciting things in July. First of all, my friends are moving closer to me, so I'm very excited about that. They moved July 1st, so I'm gonna be helping them. And then that weekend, they're supposed to come visit my parents. So I'm gonna be busy, so that's exciting. And I don't plan to film any of that, but what I do plan to film is right after that weekend, on the 7th, on the Monday, my mom and I are going on a little vacation together just for a few days until Friday. And we're just gonna lounge and hang out and walk and read and swim maybe. And I'm gonna film a like read with me on vacation video. And then I'm also gonna go explore as many bookstores and little free libraries as I can in the area, because we're staying kind of on the coast. We're not leaving the country, which is so nice. We're staying in our province, but we're just going to the Sunshine Coast, it's called. And I've never been over there before, so I'm so excited to do that. So that'll be some exciting content for you guys to look forward to. And then I am making plans for how to celebrate for 10,000 subscribers. Again, you guys, thank you so much. I don't know which video I said it in or if I've said it in every single one, like, because I've been pre-filming some of my videos that you've seen. I didn't mention it because I hadn't hit 10,000 yet, but at this point I have. And so I just want to say a huge thank you. That's really exciting. And I hope we keep growing, guys. I definitely want to schedule a live show to just chat with you guys, maybe do some reading sprints, Q&A, stuff like that. But all of my weekends are booked, you guys. Yeah, there's just so much going on in this summertime because my friends are getting married and then I'm working and I'm going on vacation and all the things. So look out for a live announcement. I will like schedule it so that you can at least put the reminder on there, and then I'll put a post in the community tab as well when the live is going to happen, and that will be my 10K celebration. And I plan to like do some fun things for it, maybe get a cake even and like decorate it and stuff. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I want to celebrate somehow, but it's just like life is in the way, you guys, and I don't have time to like do it as early as I would like to. But just so you know, sometime in July, there will be a 10K celebration. And then also throughout the summer, I am going to be looking at other jobs. I really want to get into working in a library. So I am going to be looking at every library posting I can in my local area because I don't want to move away from the city that I live in to be able to work. So either I'll commute or hopefully I can find something local, but that will also be on my mind. So I'm hoping to make some library content, you guys. Like, I really want to promote going to the library, and I know not all of you have access to a library that has like a good catalog, but if you can ask them to order stuff, and that's what I've been doing, and it actually goes through. Like, almost all my requests have been approved for Christian fiction, so that's really exciting. Okay, so the other 2 books that will be also added to my July TBR, number 1 is If All Else Fails by Emma St. Clair. I'm going to be buddy reading this with Amanda and Lindsay, so excited to do that. So it comes out at the very beginning of August, so I'm going to buddy read it with them so I can have a review up before the release date. And then there's also my Patreon buddy read, and at this point 2 books are tied, so we'll see which one wins. But the 2 books that are tied are The Summer of You and Me, or Me and You, so one of those, by Denise Hunter. This is her new release from this year, so I don't know if that one's gonna win. Or Free Fall by Kristen Heitzman. I don't know how to say her last name. Those are the 2 that are tied right now. The other one is actually Bridge to Haven, but it's losing right now. So I may read Bridge to Haven anyways. I've kind of been like eyeing it and wanting to read it, but we'll see, because yeah, I'm going to be busy and I want to make sure I can film all the content that I want to, and we already have, you know, 4 or 5 books on my TBR here, so yeah. But I do hope to get a lot of reading done this summer because I've missed it. I'm like so hungry to read and hungry to film, but I've been busy, so yeah, it's slowly coming together. Okay, here's my TBR. Okay. Very excited about this, you guys. And then plus the 2 books, the one that I'm buddy reading and the other one that I'm buddy reading with my Patreon, so yay! Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you in my next one.